Have you ever felt invisible? Have you ever had the feeling that no one truly listens to you, that your opinions go in one ear and out the other? That no matter how much you speak, your boundaries are ignored, your desires ridiculed, your presence discarded? Well, know this. It doesn't happen by chance. There is a reason. And it is more uncomfortable than you would like to admit. The world does not respect those who do not assert themselves. The world does not listen to those who do not know what they are saying. The world does not value those who live trying to please. As long as you do not build a solid internal structure, moral, emotional, and strategic, you will continue to be an easy target. A disposable piece. Someone who lives at the mercy of others' judgment, always reacting, always chasing, always molding themselves to fit into others' molds. And do you know what Machiavelli would say about this? That you are doomed to irrelevance. It is much safer to be feared than loved when one has to choose between the two. This phrase can be interpreted in various ways, and one of them is as a warning, an uncomfortable truth. The image of strength generates respect. The image of weakness attracts contempt. And you can try to deceive yourself as much as you want. You can say you are kind, understanding, empathetic. But if behind all that is the fear of asserting yourself, the truth is that you are merely disguising your fragility. And the world notices. Do you know why people ignore your boundaries? Because you ignore them yourself. Do you know why no one takes your words seriously? Because they do not come from a firm place. They come from an anxious mouth, an insecure soul, a body that trembles in the face of conflict. And there is no speech that can convince when the posture betrays weakness. Do you want respect? Then understand this. Respect begins when you decide to stop being fragile. When you stop acting like a decaying republic, chaotic inside, trying to maintain the appearance of order on the outside. Machiavelli wrote in the Discourses on the first decade of Titus Livius, "A republic that becomes corrupted, and where internal discipline deteriorates, cannot sustain itself, even with good laws." Now apply this to yourself. It doesn't matter how many books you read, how many external rules you try to follow. If your internal foundation is compromised, if your emotions control you, if you act on impulse, if your values change with the wind, you will crumble. The question I have for you is simple. How long will you accept being seen as someone weak? How long will you swallow disrespect in silence, pretending everything is fine? How long will you live with that choked voice, that evasive gaze, that body that shrinks whenever it needs to assert itself? Enough. If you clicked on this video, it's because on some level, you've already realized something needs to change. You are tired of living in this state of emotional submission, tired of feeling that others have more control over your life than you do. This video is not about how to appear strong, it's about how to become strong. Because true respect is not imposed with shouts or masks. It arises from self-mastery. So be prepared. Nothing you will hear here is light. This is not Instagram motivation. This is raw psychology, sharp philosophy. It's Machiavelli telling you through history that the world is a battlefield, and that if you do not learn to fight internally, you will continue to be just another servant of your own fragility. From now on, you have two choices. Either you continue as you are, ignored, unstable, irrelevant, or you start to rebuild your inner power. But understand, no one will do this for you. Look around. The people who command respect, who speak and are immediately heard, who enter a room and change the atmosphere, they didn't get there by chance. It wasn't luck. It's not because they are more liked than you. It's because they are more respected. And respect is not a gift that is given, it is a reflection.